And we're back. We got the Blue Jays versus the Dodgers. We're at game 4. And of course, we've been back in the Blue Jays since June to win this World Series. And I'll be honest with you, the last game going 18 innings, crazy. Hopefully this one doesn't do that. That's a long-ass game. They must be all so tired. But I'm really looking forward to this one. As always, before we start, I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you are not yet a subscriber, please just go down below and hit that subscribe button. That'd be beautiful. If you are already a subscriber, just quickly hit the like button, comment anything random. It pushes the video out more. I earn more money. That's what we love. Let's go. I've always said at the beginning of these videos I'm afraid of Ohtani, Freeman,
Ohtani, that's his
Betts.
protection, Mookie Betts, the Los Angeles Dodgers, just hours after winning a marathon against the Toronto Blue Jays, an 18-inning classic. Back at it.
I was going to say, surely the gap in between playing was not that long.
Out of it, but we got a game later today. All right? Hey, we got a game later today.
Record-breaking game unlike anything we have ever seen. 19 total pitchers used. How are the Blue Jays and Dodgers going to follow that up in game 4?
You know, last night was taxing on both clubs' pens, but it's kind of an all-hands-on-deck situation. You kind of
we got to see
figure out
Ohtani pitching then, surely, on this
who
game.
feels good enough to pitch tonight.
It's the World Series. Everyone's feeling good.
Maybe Yamamoto. He was warming up, wasn't
They
he?
like these situations. You know, we've responded well in these situations. In terms of second win, no, man. It's just wake up.
We need to get this to
ready
2-2. We won a game 5.
Reaching base 9 times in a game. If your name's Shohei Ohtani, you do it by taking the ball as the starting.
I'll be honest, I love Ohtani, and if you watch it, you know I love Ohtani. You know, my favorite pitcher is Yamamoto.
Time in the World Series, we get to watch Ohtani
So
on
good.
the mound.
Yeah, there is no way to top last night. Oh, wait, yes, there is. The greatest show on earth, Shohei Ohtani.
All season long, the Blue Jays have overcome obstacles. They led the majors in comeback victories. They rallied in the ALCS after losing the first 2 games at home, but tonight they face perhaps their greatest challenge. George Springer is out of the lineup after leaving last night's game with right side discomfort. Bichette will be the DH. The Blue Jays say
shit.
but they are
I didn't know that. That's
player
not
who
good.
has hit 23 career homers in the postseason.
That is not good at all.
On the night they are facing
Oh, that is a lovely kick, though.
The odds are against them.
Popped up down the left field line. Kike Hernandez is open to the center. Makes the catch.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, you've got, you know, even though we're rooting against the Dodgers, you've got to applaud that. Fair play. Well, I mean, that would have been a foul ball, right?
It's a highlight defensive play to start game 4.
But either way, wow.
Is reaching over the short wall in foul ground down the left field line. A spectacular effort to get out number 1.
This is a matchup I
Fuck
wanted to
the
see.
Dodgers.
These are 2 of the greatest stars in our game, and offensively, they have done a nice job and slowed down Guerrero. No extra base hits.
I was saying, I haven't really seen much from him in this World Series.
Breaking ball is the only
Guerrero.
pitch that's going to give Guerrero fits.
Ohtani gets him on 3 pitches.
I know a lot of people think and thought, and probably still believe I'm crazy, but this is where he's the most comfortable, is on the mound.
The payoff. Bichette takes ball 4, and the Jays have their first base runner.
And that's what they're going to have to do.
Theoretically, I mean, I don't know if you would, but in this scenario,
Crazy, but this is where he's the most
like,
comfortable, is on the mound.
let's say this wasn't
Bichette.
a walk, right? Could Bichette run now? Could he run to first? Because the ball's gone like now. I'm not saying the Dodgers catcher's not going to be able to get the ball and throw it to the first base to get him out. But theoretically, could you run at that point?
And the Jays have their first base
If there
runner.
wasn't a walk
That's
or like
what they're
a
gonna have to
strikeout.
do. They're going to have to really battle a guy who can throw a lot of pitches in the strike zone and pick and choose their moments to make him work as hard as possible.
But the Blue Jays working deep counts against him. Bichette drew the walk.
That's that
And we'll get a
lovely.
head start here with a 3-2 to Barger. Here it comes. A shot.
Oh!
Muncy able to get there and keeps it in the infield, but it's a hit for Barger. And it's a chance for the Jays in the first.
Just so many moments that felt like
cock up again.
the moment that kept on getting topped and topped again and topped by an even bigger one.
Kirk had one of those early
Oh,
moments.
pop up.
Pops it up on the
shame.
infield. Freddie Freeman at first. He reaches back and makes the catch. So back-to-back 2-out base.
Not bad. Not bad. Obviously, they didn't score, but that wasn't.
And now He'll start his regiment to get ready for the bottom half. They're bringing the equipment out to the top rail.
You just don't want to let Tani's confidence grow. This is the issue.
All 9 times. His last 2 home games, he's been up 13 times. He's reached base 13 times. 7 out of 7 with 5 home runs his last 2 games at Dodger Stadium.
Wow.
Shane Bieber, 30 years old, out of Laguna Beach, California.
Tani checks his swing on a pitch on the outside corner, and I think that might have been a makeup call because that had the edge, and Bieber was walking around like it was going to be a K. Instead, a leadoff walk.
2 down.
See, I don't care that that was a walk. The way the ball moved, yeah, that was beautiful.
Shohei Ohtani slid in the first inning. So for the next 5 or 6 innings or so, Shohei Ohtani will be pitching with dirt all over his pants. You never see that unless it's Shohei Ohtani.
Blue Jays stranded 2. Dodgers have Freeman at first.
Wait, so like Bieber, for example, won't bat?
Hit well right center. Barger curling back toward the track, slows up, makes the catch on a well-struck flyout to end the inning. No runs, no hits.
1, 2, 3. The Blue Jays are sent down on just 7 pitches from Ohtani. Gosh, he has got an extra step here to start game 4. He came off the mound in a flash to record that tapper back to him, and he gets through the second.
Like I said, you're just building the best player's confidence up right now.
In this game, the native of Laguna Beach, who spent 6 seasons in Cleveland, won a Cy Young in 2020. You mentioned the Tommy John surgery that he had early on last year. Gets traded to the Blue Jays in July. Continues to finish off his rehab. Comes back and was way better than you would ever envision a guy would be after missing that much time.
You were traded in July, and now the team that's in the World Series. Who won that one, really? The teams that traded or him himself?
He was out of there with 2 outs.
He's playing in game 4 of the World Series.
In last night's game that was amazing was these bullpens.
Oh, fuck me, that was awful.
In last night's game that was amazing was these bullpens.
Wow, balling.
2 bullpens that were the sore spots for the clubs combined to throw 26 innings and keep it going deep into the night.
Well, for Tommy Edman defensively, the first game last night, he had a key error that sparked the Blue Jays 4-run
Don't score a
inning,
home run now, Edmund. I just gave you a bit of praise, saying I like you. Do nothing. Do nothing. You'll do nothing.
Up the middle. Base hit center field.
Good hit.
Muncy running the bases hard. Marshall's arm is not good. First and third wild.
Biggest part of the field on the infield is up the middle. And that's exactly where he went. Gets on top of the ball, hits it right back up.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Gets on top of the ball, hits it right back up the middle. Easy first to third situation. And now we got our first run scoring opportunity for the Dodgers. And Bieber's going to try to induce a ground ball here.
I like Maple going to third there. That was a good effort to that.
With Kike Hernandez coming to the plate. Another one of the themes of last night's game. Neither team good with runners in scoring position. They combined to go 4 for 26.
I would say if he wanted to go for the punch out now, you go inside and up or inside off the plate, get him to be able to swing and miss. Now you go for the strikeout after all those breaking balls if Bieber goes to the fastball.
Walking a single, have him at the corners. Another 2-2 from Bieber. It is a fastball. It's left to the deep right field.
Get that, get that, get that. They're still going to score though. Yeah.
The game's first run.
The reason I didn't like that away is it's too easy to lift the ball away for that sac fly. You got to be so good inside to be able to do that as a hitter.
But that wasn't an intentional fly though, was it?
Did him a favor to get that fly ball.
It'll be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
I mean, tactically that was good, but that wasn't intentional, was it?
No George Springer in the starting lineup.
Ohtani's 1-2 to Kiner-Falefa. A fastball, punch to second. Tommy Edman for the first out of the third. Back to the top of the order, Nathan Lucas.
I'm glad we're watching a full video game, not having to stick to the 6 minutes over 18 innings. Like, it was annoying because I was for hours I was sat there waiting for the highlights because I didn't understand why. I found out when we did the highlight video of why 18 fucking innings.
Loves his sleep. I'm not sure how much sleep he got in after last night. But it's interesting. I asked Dave Roberts about any hesitation about having him be a two-way player tonight. He had his lineup made up even before Shohei arrived. He said it was never a doubt that he was going to DH and pitch tonight.
Oh, Lucas rips a base hit into right field. Over to cut it off Hernandez. He holds Lucas to a single.
There's not much movement with that four-seam fastball. Throws it about 40% of the time. You have to be ready for it a lot like Nathan.
I guess it's not even worth the risk to try and get that double, is it?
Show Guerrero that fastball much the first
Go on,
time
Guerrero. Actually do something.
Now Guerrero's second look at
I could be wrong. He might hit a home run already, but I don't remember him doing anything.
There's a fly ball to deep left center field. Headed back there. It is good.
See? Curse of the dickhead. I'd say you do shit. You hit a home run.
Lines one into the seats in left center, and the Blue Jays take the
He's had 7 this postseason. Fair enough.
7th postseason home run, and that is a new Blue Jays franchise record. He broke the tie with Joe Carter and Jose Bautista. And the Blue Jays need a big night from Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
From what I had seen, he hadn't done anything, but
only the 4th home
how
run
wrong was
Ohtani
I?
has given up this season, regular season and postseason.
I'll tell you, this guy's amazing, and he's ready for everything. I mean, this is the first mistake that Ohtani has made, and he didn't get it back.
Nice. What a hit. Well, we've leveled up in the 4th. No, they've gone ahead, haven't they? Mayboy was on first.
This breaking ball is up, barrel of the bat, out in front, and I said if a spinner is in the zone, it's a recipe for a launched home run. All you got to do is backspin it as a hitter.
Get that jacket on, boy.
Barrel to the ball, and the ball just takes off. After Vlad Jr.
Oh, that was the third. I thought we were in the 4th.
On a 2-2 from Bieber, he fouls it into the glove. Bieber made his best change-up of the night to strike him out.
Change-up, acting like a screwball away from the outside part of the plate. And again, we talked about it all night last night. Nobody made those pitches against him. This is the part of the game that you got to watch for that fatigue and the adrenaline running off.
Gets him swinging, but it was over the plate.
Yeah, he has the stuff to get.
Game 1, Kirk was unreal.
This is the part where you get the adrenaline.
4 for 4, what, 1 home run?
Now working off of all the training you put in, all the effort to dominate on the mound. He's going to have to work really, really hard mentally on location from this point on.
Fouled into the glove, but that's back-to-back strikeouts where he didn't put it where he wanted it.
No, the fastball is just a little bit running on him. He's cutting a couple and missing a couple up, but his ability to spin the baseball, again, such a weapon for him.
Where it dips slightly there.
A hitter can't just confine to and commit to
one
particular pitch.
Another 2-2. Strikes out the side in the 4th.
Put a fastball by him as Ohtani strikes out the side in the 4th inning.
It's frustrating.
Varsho and Clement all have their tickets punched.
Shohei goes back to work.
It's crazy that even when I back a team, even if I don't support them, I get so annoyed.
Strikes out Jimenez with a back foot slider. 4 consecutive Ks.
Ooh.
In the air to left center field. Routine for Kike Hernandez. 2 up and 2 down in the 5th. Base hit the other way for Lucas. Into the leadoff spot with Springer out. Moves up 1 spot in the order, and he's got 2 hits in this game, doubling his total from the first 3.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up after his 2-run homer in the 3rd.
It is a fastball right over the middle, smoked to center, but it Pajes. We're halfway home.
Before we can get that 2 scores again.
Blue Jays what they need a night after the bullpen carried such a huge load on both sides. Dodgers tied it with a home run from Ohtani last night in the 7th. There's the time run.
You just know it's going to be a home run.
Strike 3.
Wow. Really? I mean, I know we're rooting against the Dodgers right now, but.
Strike 3. Sword from John Tumpane.
Okay.
Umpire. Second time that Bieber has struck out his pitching counterpart. In the air to center field, Varsho is there.
Nice.
And on 1 pitch, Bieber's not
into
going
the
to
6th.
find much out. Last night, the Dodger bullpen covered 13 1/3.
Let's not go to 18 again. I want some dinner.
2/3. These starters with pressure on them to go deep, and we got a pitcher's duel developing. 2-1 to the 6th.
Oh!
In the air to left field, Kike Hernandez.
He's got that. Fair play.
To get the shot. Blue Jays trying to Kike Hernandez.
You know what? I wanted him to fuck that so bad. Nothing will give me more pleasure to watch him fuck that.
Blue Jays trying to take
That's so nonchalant, though. Fair play to him.
These 2 games where they are
Aura.
not favored when it comes to the starting pitching. Ohtani picks this one off and shovels to first.
Go Kirk.
A wave and a miss. Strike 3.
It's like Kirk goes for too much power.
2 out.
A wave and a miss. Strike 3.
Do you know what I mean? He just
strikeout number 6.
He goes too hard and fucking hits him,
Ends
right?
inning number 6. Shohei Ohtani keeping the Dodgers in Game 4.
But if he gets one more,
Shohei Ohtani, the Blue Jays
he's above Cal Riley and Rowley in the whatever the fuck you call him in the postseason for catches, home runs.
Sneaks out of his glove into right field. A leadoff single for Freddie Freeman. His second hit of the ball game. 2 out of the 3 the Dodgers have. And it's another 2.
It was just right at him there, wasn't it? Oh, I think it pops up off the ground a little bit there.
Another 2-strike knock for LA.
Yeah.
Play there. Tried to get a short hop. We've watched Guerrero make every single play imaginable at first base. This one.
You can let him off for that one. I'll let him off for that one.
Line drive center field. Varsho
Oh,
makes the catch. The Gold Glover in
beautiful.
center field. Dalton Varsho takes a hit away from Will Smith.
And that might be it for Bieber.
Instead of allowing him to face Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes John Schneider. And a conversation here at first.
No, maybe not.
John says that he's told his starters if he runs out there, they have a chance to talk their way into staying in the game. If he's walking, you're done. John was walking, but Shane still talked his way into staying in. It's a line drive. Teoscar Hernandez scorches one into center. Tying one into scoring position.
Well, almost off the plate where he wanted it, and we talked about Hernandez.
It's a little bit lower, that's cool.
A lot better here in the last 2 days, and that's the shortest 2 quick trips you're going to see a manager make.
One pitch later, the Dodgers have Shane Bieber out of the ball game and have the Blue Jays bullpen forced into duty first.
And Mason Fluharty is coming on to deal with the left-hand hitting Max Muncy. Shane Bieber.
He had a good game.
A chance to win.
I can't lie. He had, he's only able to one.
Muncy sends a fly ball to center field that Dalton Varsho has spotted. And on one pitch, he gets out number 2.
Now it'll be the switch-hitting second baseman Tommy Edman.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a back foot sweeper.
Beautiful.
Fluharty comes in, gets the first
Ends
pitch
in the
flyout,
7-2-1.
and a 3-pitch strikeout to end the threat. On to the 7th we go.
Dalton Varsho bangs the first pitch that Ohtani throws into right field, starting the 7th with a single.
Nice.
Blue Jays lead this game 2-1, and a home run from Vlad Jr. back in the 3rd.
Things the way this game's going, I generally think Blue Jays get maybe 2-3 more. I think you've won. The Dodgers have not put. They haven't looked menacing. They haven't looked like we haven't even seen a single bat highlight, have we? I don't know if he's playing. Freeman. Have we been shown anything? Nice.
Varsho rounds 3rd and stops on a double from Clement. Screamer of a line drive puts him at 2nd and 3rd.
Well, we haven't seen Ohtani hit. We haven't seen Betts hit. We haven't seen Freeman hit.
Because you lose the extension and late life on your pitches. So location, the later you go, is way more important, and that's going to be it for Ohtani. I mean, still a remarkable job to go into the 7th inning after 18 innings.
Hey, my boy Yamamoto, he can't go the whole way.
Strikes out 6, walks just 1. Blue Jays with at least 2 runs on 6 hits. Anthony Banda's ready to go in that bullpen. Ohtani leaves to a good hand. Down 2-1 is Banda, and the Dodger pen.
You just know he's pissed now. You know there's home runs incoming.
Tyler Glasnow's last
You know
year.
it.
It started that marathon of relievers.
Dodger infield drawn in. The Blue Jays already up 2-1, but they got to add. It's really tough to cling to a 1-run lead against the Dodgers.
Well, this is when you shorten up and you're just trying to get the barrel to the baseball.
And not only has he put up a big fight, he's shown a lot of pitches to IQ.
Oh, fuck me. He's going wide, isn't he?
Already by Banda. This is his first batter faced.
Big part of the Blue Jays offense has been the bottom of the order contributing through this postseason. Banda's 8th pitch, Jimenez comes through with a base hit down center field. Varsho's in to score, and it's 3-1. Andres Jimenez battling with 2 strikes.
Varsho's a name I'm going to have to remember because he's had
throughout the playoffs.
He's had a great game.
Position, they have been stingy. This is literally put the bat on the ball and see what happens.
The more pitches,
yes, that looked very uncomfortable to hit.
Become with that slider, with that fastball, and he got the off-speed pitch over the heart of the plate.
Kiner for left foot, Scorcher to third, Muncy to first, double play.
Wow, hey. We're rooting against the Dodgers, but I'm going to clap that.
Does his hand get in there under his...
I'm not so sure it does.
Shoot. Muncy with a quick trigger to get it over there to first. Again, the call on the field is that he's out, so do they see enough in the
I think
this call?
after review, the call on the field is overturned.
Wow.
The runner is safe.
It didn't look like it.
Huge for the Toronto Blue Jays.
They know better than me, but it didn't look like it.
With Anthony Bonda because John Schneider has dipped into his bench right here. He sends up Ty France to pinch hit.
I do like both these kicks.
Same aggressive personality that he managed last night's game with. France pinch hitting here in the 7th for a guy who was 2 for 3 tonight. It was high, he let it fly. Bouncer right side. Only play is at first. The run comes through the back door. And right away, that overturn call looms large as Clement.
This is what I'm saying. Really, I think you could hold 4-1.
And that's going to do it for Anthony Bonda. Those 2 runs are charged to Shohei Ohtani, but Bonda, after they put Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on intentionally, unable to pick up where the bullpen left off last night with the heroic relief work. 4-1. Trinan's on for Bichette, and he was one of the trusted arms in last
season's did not get much for that, did he?
Struggled mightily this October.
Wow.
There's another shot to deep left. Against the wall.
We got one in.
Hangs out with a long single, and it's 5-1 Blue Jays.
Let's go.
RBI single, Bo Bichette. 5-1 Blue Jays in the 7th.
Did they?
Ball RBI.
Hold on. Did they intentionally walk
5-1
Guerrero?
Blue Jays.
Or did we just not see him hit?
Wall ball RBI single, Bo Bichette. 5-1 Blue Jays in the 7th. He tagged it out to left.
Like I said, he's slowly starting to look like Bo Bichette. That dugout is very excited right now. What a swing from him.
Yeah, must have done.
And again, that's an important run. Yes, Andres.
They would have showed Guerrero
the
here.
ball game is very important. And if you're Addison Barger, you have to go to work because there's another important run standing out at third base in Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ground ball left side.
No!
6-1.
6-1. Honestly, I think that's enough. The Dodgers defensively have not.
Those 2 runs out there standing at second and third with nobody out are essentially meaningless. And I'm sure Pete Walker is walking out to tell him that right now.
To do that, and maybe to buy some time for Jeff Hoffman, who just got up and throwing in the Blue Jay pen. He pitched 2 innings yesterday. I imagine they were trying to avoid using him. It maybe felt like a fresher Varland would be in a better spot here.
Edmund shoots it to third on the ground. Clement has it. Teoscar Hernandez will score. The throw to first is in time to get Edmund by a step. It's now 6-2. Muncy remains on second base.
I'm still happy to call it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Doubled up on it and punched him out on a curve.
Come on.
It was in the
One more out.
Let's
Let's level this to 2-2 and get game 5 going. I want this to go to game 7.
6-2 Blue Jays now. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th to game 4. Muncy on second and Alex call up. Looming on deck is Shohei Ohtani. Call hits it in the air out to left. Straw going.
You got that. Good man.
The Blue Jays tie the series.
Let's go.
One night after heartbreak, they beat the Dodgers.
I need to look back in a minute if they actually made Guerrero walk in, because that confused the hell out of me. Because why would they not show him here? I don't know. Look, I cannot wait for game 5, which is in, really. I'm recording this a bit late. That game 5 starts in about 4 hours. So I might be able to stay up and watch it. I don't know. It's about 8 p.m. my time now. So I got to work at 5:30 in the morning. So we will see. Let me know what you want to see down in the comments. Let me know what players I should be checking out once this season's over. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.